What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandria. In today's video, we are going to be talking about these locks, girl, because you know it's long overdue, okay? And I need to let y'all know all the tea on what happened with these juicy babies, okay? I think the last time I did it, I think I was 6 months. So in January is when I hit a year, and you know, what are we in, what, March, April damn near? So that's like a year and 4 months. So it's long overdue. So let's just get to it, girl. Okay, so this is what they're looking like right now. And if you see me looking over here to the side, it's because I have a mirror right here. So this is what she's looking like. I just did a retwist like 2 weeks ago. And I tried to do like a dye my hair type thing. It just didn't work. Like, it has like a reddish tint to it, but it's nothing like the red I wanted. Like, it's only red when you see it in the sunlight, but I wanted the color to appear just like natural when you like looking at it without no sun. So I'm gonna redo that probably in like 2 weeks, because I just want to dye my hair. I never did it before, so it's like, let's try something new, okay? So yeah, this is what she's looking like a year and 4 months later. And I just did a 2 strand twist. It sucks because I don't have Eric doing my hair anymore, so it takes like 3-4 hours to twist my hair. But I mean, it still comes out really good. So yeah, this is what like the side profile looks like. So this is just side profile. Okay, then I'm gonna turn around so I can show you guys the back. Okay, so this is what the back is looking like, right? She's still like full, kind of long-ish. I don't know how like good my parts are, because obviously I can't see the back of my head. If I would, I mean, it probably would be perfect, but you know, this is what she's looking like right now. That's that side, just so you guys can see. And I started these, you know, from just my natural curls. And then here is this side. Now I will say it's grown a lot. If you guys look on the side pic right here, like the back, the front, the sides, it's definitely more fuller, you know, fuller and longer. Because when I initially started, it was like, not that it was thin, it was still trying to form. It was still trying to figure out like, okay, how am I gonna become an actual lock? How am I gonna bud and mesh together so that, you know, it's not just curly hair that's in a ringlet, it's locked hair. And you know, I'm loving it. There comes the days where I'm just like, okay, well, I don't like having, you know, messy frizzy hair, but then it's like, but it's still a vibe, you know, because at the end of the day, it's just a lock journey, and it's whatever good for you. So some days I like, you know, pinned up, super tight, super neat. And I can show you guys a video of like a video or a photo I'm gonna put over here somewhere of like my hair, how I put it in a bun for work, and that's how I will wear it for 2 weeks. It's 2 stranded twists up into a bun, nice bun, and it's tight and it's popping. Edges is popping, everything is popping, girl. Like, I loved it. But then it's like, okay, I like it when I take it down, because look, this is cute. Like this, like half up, half down, off to the side. Off to the side is my thing, because you're gonna see these cheekbones, honey. But yeah, like I'm really in love. There's been a couple of ways that I've been doing it, and I can actually show you guys like a video on how I do a retwist, because there's two types of ways that I do it, and there's 2 types of products that I use when I'm doing it. So it really just depends on what I have time for, if I'm washing my hair, if I'm not washing my hair, if I want to wet my hair and set it in the dryer, or if I don't. So let's just get into that part of it like real quick. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you guys a couple of products, and that's it. And maybe just, you know, a short little demo. So when I'm doing like a dry retwist, so when I'm saying like a dry retwist, I mean there's no water, like no spray bottle, there's no washing my hair, there's none of that. It's like it is now, right? In this state, it's dry. and you know, I'm gonna do a quick retwist so that I can get on to, you know, the next couple of weeks and do the full wash, detox, and stuff like that. So if I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna use this product. This is the Style Factor Lock Booster Loctician. I don't think this is like any particular type of scent, but I like this one. And there's another one that I like, but I ran out of that one, and this is the only one that I have left, because to be honest, while I was gone for a couple of months, I did not have the means necessary to sit up here and do like a wet retwist. I didn't have time for that. So I used the other product and I used this one. So this is what the consistency looks like. This is what it looks like, right? It's super thick. It's like it's almost edge control, but it's not like edge control, like at all. Oh, I'm not trying to stick my middle finger up to you guys, sorry. But yeah, it's like super thick. Here, let me just show you guys real quick on how that looks on this little guy right here, right? So I put it right here, and even that's too much for that little bit, right? And then when I'm always doing my retwists, I'm using this comb right here. It's a little dirty. Don't come for me, okay? Because sometimes cleaning your comb out is just an extra step that you just don't want to do, okay? And it's gonna have product builds up because it's locked. So whatever. So yeah, I have this little section right here, right? And you just seen me put the product right here. So I grab it, I grab everything that's gonna be pulled into that lock with this comb, go the direction that I like to go in, right? Like prep it up, okay? And then I twist. Prep it all together, and then you twist around. And then you pull out the comb, like so. Boom. Roll. Palm roll. Nice, good palm roll, right? Can you see? Palm roll just like that. And then you get a clip. Hold on, let me grab this clip. So yeah, then you grab a clip like this. You put it at the root. And that's literally it. And you let it dry. And when I say dry, I mean like what? You need probably 30 minutes for it to just set, like the product to just set in and like mold itself. So let's run that back, okay? Let's do this one right here, right? This one right here. Let me put my hair back so you guys can see. All right, so this is it right here. This little section. Same lock, same product. This right here. Lock booster. This, ooh, I don't mean to be flashing you guys off, but this little bit right here. So another thing, my edges, it's not like I don't have edges. It's like kind of receding, kind of not receding. So it's kind of hard because I don't want to pull my lock. I don't want to continuously pull my lock all the way back and having all this edge just like, you know, having to depend on edge control to stay slick or try to bring it inside of the lock. So I try to do it more closely to my face. So same thing. Can you guys see? All right, this is the whole lock right here, right? I'm bringing all of this product right here, all of it inside. Grab the comb right there, twist. And the comb comes out, right? Twist it together, palm roll. Boom, that's it. And then you know what? I shall clip it down to the end, the next one. And then that's literally it. And that's how I've been locking my hair these past months. Like super easy. With the dry retwist, it takes about maybe an hour. If I want to two-strand twist it, it'll take about an hour and 30 minutes. But that's what I'll do. And I'll leave it like that. And how I two-strand twist. So I see in a bunch of videos, and I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But they say to take the left one, like the left lock, and put it over the right lock. So making sure that this is still twisted up, the left comes over the right, and then you still do the twist. Shoot, see, it's like it gets confusing, but like so. And you know if you did it right if it doesn't unravel, because like, so you know when you're natural, right, and your hair is wet and it'll still mend together like when you do a true strand twist. But however, when it's locked, because it's twisted, it'll unravel if it's not going in the right direction it's supposed to. So like this, right? You saw that? You see this right here at the root? I did it the wrong way. Like, did you see that? You see how it initially started super tight and then it just like didn't? It's because I did it the wrong way. You saw that? So let's try this again. So this right here, this part right here, now let's try it again. Boom. Right? See? Did you see that? Like, it's still intact. Nothing moved. Nothing moved at all. You see? It's still, nothing moved. In order for me to undo this twist right here, I'd have to literally go in individually. They wrong for doing this while I'm recording my video. So, like I was saying, in order to completely undo this 2-strand twist, I'd have to do it, you know, myself. I'd have to do it myself and do it because I did it correctly. Essentially, that's the thing behind this. I did it correctly. So now with these edges, right? Next product, let's talk about edges. I have not found a good edge control that I like while using locks, because so when I had my natural curls, right, I washed my hair every other day, every 3 days, so I wouldn't have that product build up. But when you have locks, you really don't want to wash your hair every single day. You really don't want to wash your hair every week, every 2 weeks. When I was gone, I probably washed it once a month. And then even then it got to a point to where I was waiting like 2 months to wash it. This last time that I did this retwist, I hadn't washed my hair for 2 months. It sounds nasty, but it's like, that's kind of how the style is supposed to work with your hair. You know what I'm saying? So using these edge controls that constantly like build up is so annoying, because you'll just have products sitting here right on your scalp and you're like, bro, like this looks terrible, but I want to have my edges to be popping at the same time. So I'm still trying to find one that I like, okay? But I still like this edge booster product. So I have the like chocolate scent, I think. Let's see. Girl, I don't know, I can't find it. So get a little product, put it on the edge, put it all right there. Just a little bit more, because I like my edges to be popping, okay? Because can't no one tell me I ain't got no edges, first of all. And two, when you see them, they gonna be popping. Boom, and that's it. Just like how I was doing my natural hair, I have in edges, same thing I do with when I have locks. Boom, and here are the edges. Just like this, super easy. And then it's like, okay, I'm done. So I do my entire head like this, or if I don't do the 2-strand twist, then I just instantly put in a ponytail, not a ponytail, put it in a bun, and I'm off to work. Like, super easy. But if I want to do a wet retwist, so that's me shampooing my hair, and I am using a spray bottle to keep my hair moist, sitting under a dryer, whether that be like a freestanding dryer, a handheld dryer bonnet, or one that you sit on the table. I'm drying my head, and that's the longest process when retwisting my hair. For that, I love the Twist. I still have the packaging. The Twist tropical root. This stuff, I love it because it doesn't leave back a greasy film like dang it, I forgot the brand. Let's not bash them anyway, right? Some of the other brands that I tried leave like a greasy film. Or I remember one time when I did it while I was gone, and I woke up the next day and my pillow was yellow because of the greasy film that was left over with that product. I don't want that. Like, come on now. So I went over to this and I loved it ever since. It gives like a legit like lemony, it says it's pineapple and guava, but it gives like a lime type of like scent, tropical type of scent, and it is actually pretty good. Like, I really like it. So I'll use that product, and then I will put some foam on my hair once it's done, sit it on the dryer, and I have to sit it on the dryer for like maybe like 30 minutes. If it's the handheld dryer, I'll do that for 30 minutes. If it's just like a freestanding dryer or the dryer that you put on the table, I have to sit up there for about an hour and a half because my hair is so thick. Although I only have like 88 locks, my hair is super thick. And you know what? It takes a while to dry because it does hold water. But at the same time, in conjunction with having product, you want to make sure the product is dry on your hair too. So yeah, okay. That's this 2-strand twist ordeal. That's how I usually do it. Or when I'm like having my free time, I'll still do the 2-strand twist, but then I'll incorporate the Bantu knots. So it's the twist, and then you just go in with knots. Literally, that's it. Like how you do on your natural hair. 2-strand twist it, tied up, Bantu knots. You bring it down the next day, curl, like beautiful curls. It's so cute. But yeah, and when you 2-strand twist, that's how you get this texture. I'm a sucker for texture. Y'all know this. When I have my natural hair, the bigger, the better. The more curlier, the better. The more texture you had in your hair, the better. And I think I have that same mindset when it comes to having locks. Like, don't get me wrong, when you just have your hair, your locks how they are with no texture on it, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's juicy. It's giving me, black girl magic. But at the same time, I still like, the texture, because the texture is like body. It's everything, girl. And it's just, I love it. But yeah, so now that this is like 2 weeks, and you could see like, I don't really so my hair grows at like, it's not slow, but it's not super fast. It's kind of like above average, where I'll get a lot of hair growth. But it's like when you're looking at, like, if you're steadily watching your hair, like, dang, I wonder if it's growing. It never appears as if it's actually growing like how you want it to. But just trust the process. It's definitely growing. Sometimes it's best to just not touch your hair. There's times where I just wear a bun every day, all day. Even on the weekends, my hair is in a bun, and it's like, girl, do your thing. Flourish. And then when it's time for this retwist, it's like, yes? This is Alexandria. How may I help you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who, it's me. Yes. Hi. How can I help you today? You know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So that's what I do. Shortly, I will give you guys like a full video of, one, how I retwist my entire head, two, all of the products that I'm using, whether that be to retwist, the tools that I'm using to retwist, if I'm doing a wet retwist, what tools and products I'm using for that. Just a full how to everything that I use to accomplish either or retwist. And I hope you guys like it. But yeah, I'm gonna take this down eventually, I guess. I mean, I'm kind of feeling it. What do y'all think? like one little bantu knot right here, like 2 bantu knots. You think I should do that? Like 2, and then I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But oh, also I have some like cute hair, like because my hair has now like butted together and it's like fuller. I do a lot of like these little things, like 2 little buns right here. Like I'll do a bun right here and a bun right here. I'll do half up, half down. I'll do it all together. I'll leave it all down. It just really depends on the day, and what I have to accomplish for that day is how I'll style my hair for work. I mean, my hair's not too long to the point to where I can't wear it down. Even when I do have to put it up, it's okay, because you know what? We do what we're doing now. We get the edges popping. Okay, get the edges popping, and then we put it in a bun, and then it's good. And then I'll do like exactly like you see right now, right? You see how I did a retwist like this? I'll do these edges, group it together, just this little part, and then I'll twist. That's it. And I leave it. Group it together like this, and then twist it together. And I leave it. But for this purposes, so I think it's gotta go this way. All right. See, I did it correctly, right? It didn't unravel. And then I just do this. Now, one thing that I do have to mention, right, is you don't want to over retwist your hair. Before I was doing like every 2 weeks, and that was cool, right? Whatever. But now that my hair is basically like solidified itself, I don't retwist that often. Like, because I have naturally thick hair. Cool. You know, having thick hair is awesome. It's amazing, right? But over retwisting your hair is like over retwisting your roots. And if you over retwist your roots, you're constantly pulling and tugging at your hair. So eventually that lock will start to thin, and you'll start to see like thin locks. Now, this is not what I consider a thin lock, only because it's a small lock, like it's a small square anyway, because I have a mixture of medium, small size locks. I just like to have that, you know, non-consistency. I'm here for the mess, okay? I'm here for the beautiful mess, all right? So, but just don't try to over retwist your hair because you want that neat, maintained look. And you can have it, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I can show you guys some hairstyles on what I do at work to where it's twisted, it's neat, and it stays that way for at least a month. You just retwisting your hair is not going to be good on your scalp, on your hair, on your locks. You just don't want to do that. But yeah, guys, this is it. Here, let me take this down because I feel like I look crazy. I just wanted to show you guys these 2 knots. But yeah, let's see. So we're going to take this down. Oh, another thing that I wanted to mention. When you're doing your dry retwist, you're probably not going to see as much texture. At least for myself, I know I didn't. You're not going to see as much texture on your hair when you do a dry retwist that you would see when you do a wet one, right? So this was a good example to show you guys, because we just did this twist, although it hasn't been lasting for a month, right? It's not holding its shape. It's literally just falling as is, almost like it's like straight again. But yeah, this is it. This is her a year and 4 months later. Here, let me do my what do they call this, a widow's peak? right? That's what they call it, widow's peak. Dang, my hair is dry from that dye. But yeah, this is what she's giving. I still set my edges like after I do my hair, or really once I wake up and I have my hair in a bun already. Girl, I don't even know where the heck I left off at because my phone turns off on me again. I think just because it's like a vlogging type of camera, it's not really meant to be running for hours on end just recording like I do with my Canon. But my Canon's in storage, so it's like, do I want to buy another camera or do I just want to wait a couple months? I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But yeah, this is my update. That's the end of the video, y'all. This is where I'm ending it, you know, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.